Lamb and Prescott are expected to continue playing at a high level, but there are some questions the Cowboys need to answer this offseason. This is one of the most intriguing teams in the league right now. It sounds like they have everything you would want on paper, but they just couldn't get the job done. That said, the Cowboys could be aggressive this offseason to try to build a super team and finally end their nearly 30-year Super Bowl drought. Former Oregon State Beavers star Brandon Cooks is among the Dallas Cowboys' 5 most overrated players. Cooks' production on the field didn't match his usual numbers during his first season with the Cowboys in 2023. The wide receiver and former Oregon State star finished the season with 54 receptions for 657 yards and 8 touchdowns. The 8 points were second most on the team, behind only CD Lamb, and tied for the second most of Cooks' career. However, Cooks' overall numbers represent a decrease from his past performances. His receptions and yards were the third lowest of his 10-year career. He only had 4 games where he had at least 5 receptions and 7 games where he had 2 or fewer. He reached at least 50 receiving yards just 3 times. Cooks had a standout game in which he caught 9 passes for 173 yards during the Cowboys' 49-7 victory over the New York Giants. Cooks still showed a lot of explosiveness and athletic ability, but he wasn't what he should have been alongside Lamb. A more consistent wideout who doesn't disappear for long stretches of games would be preferable. According to Spotrac, trading Cooks would save the team $4 million in salary cap space, and the report sees Cleveland as a possible destination where Cooks could reunite with quarterback Deshaun Watson. The two were teammates on the Houston Texans during the 2020 season. Stefon Diggs can't predict what the future holds amid ties to the Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys have been linked to a possible move for Buffalo Bills receiver Stefon Diggs, and the player appears to be leaving his future open. During NFL Pro Bowl games, Diggs was asked about his plans and gave a somber response. "I feel like I'm taking it one day at a time. Obviously, there's a lot of changes going on, a lot of things going on. I can't really put the cart before the horse, you know what I'm saying? But I've got a great season ahead of me to work hard and build around what we have and what we're doing. I can't say what the future holds, but I'm still myself. I'm ready to go no matter where I go." Diggs hasn't ruled out a major move, but he also hasn't explicitly stated that he expects to leave Buffalo. Average NFL standards, Diggs' 2023 season was fantastic, as Pro Football Reference shows. He caught 107 passes for 1,183 yards and 8 touchdowns. But compared to his previous 3 seasons with the Bills, it was a decline. His 11.1 yards per catch were the lowest of his time in Buffalo, while his 8 touchdowns are his lowest total since his freshman year with the Bills in 2020. Additionally, he dropped 8 passes for the second straight season. Part of this can be attributed to Bills QB Josh Allen having a subpar year. But whether it was due to the QB's play or not, it wasn't an ideal campaign for Buffalo. The Bills, like the Cowboys, are trying to win the Super Bowl and failed in the AFC divisional round. The added speculation and tension due to comments like those made by Trevon Diggs in November have only added more questions about the situation. Regardless, Diggs is still producing at a high level. As attractive as adding Diggs is, it won't be cheap for Dallas or any other interested team. Diggs is in the middle of a massive 4-year, $96 million contract, and the Bills will want a substantial package in a trade. According to Spotrac, Diggs will have a salary of $18 million in 2024. Additionally, his contract has a clause that fully guarantees that money on March 17th. Considering the 2024 NFL season officially begins on March 13th, they have a very small window to make a trade happen without salary being fully guaranteed. Additionally, his salary increases to $19 million in 2025. While Diggs is still clearly effective, he is now on the wrong side of 30, and with each passing year, it becomes increasingly unlikely that he will produce at the level he does. Now, if the Cowboys really want to add a wide receiver to complement CD Lamb, there may be better value elsewhere. What do you think of the situation? Share your opinion in the comments. And if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.